Most people treat rest days like a reward. You trained hard, you earned a day off. Now you sit on the couch and wait to feel better. That's not a rest day. That's just a day you didn't train. And the difference between those two things is the difference between athletes who keep improving and people who spin in place wondering why their progress flatlined. Rest days don't build you. Training breaks you down. Rest days are when the actual adaptation happens. Every rep you did this week created micro damage in your muscle tissue. Your nervous system absorbed, loaded, now needs to process. Your connective tissue took stress it needs to recover from. If you do nothing on your rest day, that process happens slowly and incompletely. If you do the right things, it happens faster and more thoroughly. You come back to your next session, not just recovered, but upgraded. The first thing most people get wrong is sleep. Not the concept of it. Everyone knows sleep matters. The execution of it, 7 to 9 hours, is not a suggestion. It is the primary recovery mechanism your body has. Human growth hormone peaks during deep sleep. Muscle protein synthesis accelerates during sleep. Neural recovery, the kind that makes your movement patterns sharper and your strength expression more efficient, happens almost exclusively during sleep. One bad night doesn't break you. Chronic undersleeping while training hard is one of the most effective ways to guarantee you stay exactly where you are. The second thing is nutrition, specifically protein. Your muscles cannot rebuild without adequate amino acid availability. On rest days, a lot of people unconsciously eat less because they feel less hungry and they feel like they did less. That's backwards. The repair process your body is running on a rest day has a higher protein demand than your training day in some cases. Hit your protein target on rest days with the same discipline you bring to your training sessions. This is not complicated. It is consistently ignored. The third thing is movement. Not training. Movement. A 20-minute walk. Light mobility work. Stretching the muscle groups you hammered hardest this week. This is called active recovery, and it works for a specific physiological reason. Light movement increases blood flow to damaged tissue without adding further stress to it. More blood flow means more nutrient delivery, more waste product removal, faster repair. Lying completely still on a rest day slows that process. You are not resting more effectively by moving less. You are just slowing down your own recovery. The fourth thing, and this is the one nobody wants to hear, is stress management. Cortisol is a catabolic hormone. It breaks tissue down. Your body produces it in response to physical training stress, which is fine and expected. It also produces it in response to psychological stress, poor sleep, poor nutrition, and excessive caffeine. When your cortisol stays chronically elevated, your recovery stalls. Your rest day spent doom scrolling, undereating, sleeping 6 hours, and drinking 4 coffees is not a rest day. It is just a day you added psychological stress on top of unresolved physical stress. The hole gets deeper. Here is what a rest day that actually works looks like. You wake up and you sleep until your body decides it's done, not your alarm. You eat real food and you hit your protein. You go for a walk. You spend 15 minutes on mobility, specifically targeting whatever feels tightest. You manage your stress by doing something that isn't a screen. You go to bed at a consistent time. That's it. There is no secret protocol. There is no supplement stack that replaces this. The basics executed consistently are more powerful than any optimization strategy built on top of a broken foundation. The people who improve fastest are not the ones who train hardest. They are the ones who recover hardest. Training is the stimulus. Recovery is the adaptation. If you are putting maximum effort into your sessions and minimum effort into your rest days, you are running a machine at full load without ever servicing it. Eventually something gives, usually at the worst possible time. Take your rest days as seriously as your training days. Plan them. Execute them with intention. Treat recovery as a skill that requires the same discipline as your workouts. Because it does. And the athletes who understand that are operating in a completely different tier from the ones still treating rest as an excuse to do nothing. Your next session is only as good as the recovery that precedes it. Make it count.